This is a quick update on Dorian. Don't fall asleep on Dorian. If you are in the south, in the Jacksonville, Orlando, if you're in any of these areas on north, you need to be watching this hurricane like a hawk because it is going farther west than anyone wants it to. The eye is expanding. It looks like a bad scene, man. It looks like it's doing a hard hitch to the west, and then hopefully it will not have mega impacts, but I don't know, I feel like a fool sound like that. Like, I don't know, this doesn't look like a good scene, man. And so everybody from the tip of Florida all the way up needs to continue to pay attention to this. And if you're in the coastal regions, if you get the feeling that you should evacuate, I would highly do so, because the Bahama Islands are absolutely devastated. The Abaco Island, most of the structures were flattened. Now, this wind field isn't like this, but this still has the power to do a lot of damage to a lot of territory and drop a whole lot of water with storm surge, plus wind. I mean, this is a monster, and I think you have 60 million people in play. It looks like our galaxy. Right now, it's only traveling at 6 miles an hour, so it's still technically a really slow storm that has the capability of dropping severe amounts of rain in a very short amount of time. And any wind over 70 miles an hour that's sustained can be very damaging. The pressure is now 958. And so from here on up, I will be paying super close attention and watching what it does before it gets to your area, and make any calls that you need to for you, your family, and your pets. And if you do decide to evacuate at any time, please take your poorer friends with you, because there are a lot of people out there like me who work their butts off but somehow can barely scrape by. And so I think the closer the eye moves into the coast, the more storm surge we will see. And if you combine that with super rain totals, that's 3 to 5 feet, 4 to 7 feet, combined with a ton of rain of that big eye, if it moves over like this for a few days, it's going to cause a lot of problems. And so they're already looking at the possibilities of heavy power outages up the whole coast, all the way up to Hatteras. Dorian now has huge eye. Please don't get caught up on category. At times it can be misleading. So these rain bands, especially if they continue west, are going to be dousing the east coast, and landfall as possible, I would guess, anywhere from here all the way up. So everybody stay alert, stay aware. Cranky weather guy. The process pushes the wind field to the left as the storm advances, and we can see it in all the products. The system jogs left will cease, and some downstream spread opens, and time on that as always. Huh? I read that wrong. How high the winds will get, we will find out. Not core winds, but pretty strong. And so you're going to get sustained high wind speeds, and it looks like no matter what, that as this moves in, pretty much from here up, is going to be getting some pretty major flooding rain over the next 24 to 48 hours. So please, everyone, stay aware and work together. I think I'm going out tonight. We'll see. Not be on. Check out Cranky Weather Guy's blog and weather Twitter. Hashtag WX Twitter is pretty great, and I will try to be checking in on my phone on Twitter. So stay cool, and let's make it through this hurricane season together, shall we? Peace out. God bless everyone.